Yeah, road racing. Austin is already in Benin for the 5th edition of the Okpekpe race, and of course taking place in Auchi. We'll know that, and it's tomorrow. They're ready for everything, and of course Yusuf Ali has been saying that about 23 foreign elite athletes and 32 from across from Nigeria and other athletes from across Africa and the world will be participating in this year's tournament. Austin will be talking to us to give us a load on what's happening right now, how prepared they are. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Cecilia. Good morning, Tayo, guys. Good to be live on Sports this morning.
Yeah. Good to have you here. So now, okay, I want to ask you how your trip was. I think it was smooth. But then, what's the current situation right now concerning the race?
From the airport to I got to the station in Benin, everywhere Cecilia Tayo is buzzing for the 5th edition of the Okpekpe International Road Race. And that tells the story of how much we can use sports to brand a particular community. Edo State, known for football, but now the Okpekpe is beginning to bring people together. People that are not running, they are looking forward to it in terms of coming out to cheer these elite athletes that are coming from other parts of the country, of the continent, and again use it to also cheer their indigenes that will be running at the competition. For Pamodzi Sports Marketing, Mike Etemagbo and his team, they are hoping to keep getting better and better. Over 3,000 elite athletes will be competing at the 5th edition. I heard the breakdown that you gave from Yusuf Ali, about 25 elites from Nigeria, 32 from different parts of the world. That's branding for Nigeria in any way you can look at it. And Edo State, they've said, look, if it's Okpekpe that is going to let people know about us, then we will support this and be fully involved in it. So till I get to Auchi, which is about 40 minutes away from here, we get to Auchi, we feel the mood, we can really tell you how ready they are for the 5th edition.
Okay, now that I know you're still not in Auchi, I was going to ask you if you've come across any of the elite marathoners from Kenya, Ethiopia, and the likes. But let's talk about Channels Television, the partnership between Channels Television and the Okpekpe Road Race for the 2nd straight year. What's going on?
Awesome, awesome. You know what we stand for, Tayo, Cecilia, Channels Television, sports-friendly TV station. See what we're doing with the Channels National Kids Cup. The visionary, the chairman, chief executive officer, Mr. John Momo, loves sports, loves anything that has to do with the grassroots. So he says, look, this thing is happening. So how can we be involved? And then we called out North EBA indigenes. We said, look, don't just, we know you cannot go and run to win, beat these Kenyans, but you never know. But the motivation is that we are supporting North EBA indigenes with cash prizes. So last year, Channels Television did it as a way of supporting these athletes. We're repeating it again this year. And Cecilia Tayo, before getting here, words on the street is that the North EBA athletes are already practicing, they are preparing. The ones that are not even running, they are ready to come out and cheer. You never know, it might just be your neighbor that will win, and then it's going to give you something. But that's our own way of motivating athletes from North EBA, and at the same time supporting this competition by way of giving it good publicity and making sure that it lives up to international standards.
Yeah, that's really a good one, because we've heard athletes actually complaining about the fact that sometimes they don't even have the training grants they need, the money, the funds they need to actually train more. I think this will definitely encourage the athlete not just to run, but also that's a little cash will be enough for them to just a little bit and add to their training. Now, talking about them and the preparation wise and all that, I mean, can you tell us something about their preparations, both the ones from North EB and also the ones from Edo State, how ready they are to actually compete against the athletes from Kenya?
And just because our athletes understand that the sports community don't see long-distance races as what we know. The likes of Deborah Palm and some of the guys I've seen at some of the marathon races, the Lagos City Marathon, and other few ones I've seen in the country. Now, this has to do with individual preparations. They just need to come out there. They know there will be rewards for first, second, and third Nigerian athletes. But they are out to compete. It's a level playing ground with sports. it's what you put in that you're going to get. So these guys, if they have prepared properly on their own, I'm sure the AFN would have been giving, one or two counsel here and there. Yusuf Ali is involved with the Okpekpe, a masterclass technical director. So one or two words to the athletes or put them into some good training program. But then, the greatest discovery of life is self. These guys understand that they're coming to represent themselves first. Like the guys from North EBA, they have been preparing on their own for that, little support that Channels Television is giving. That would just be their motivation. It might just go beyond running for North EBA and the Channels TV prize, and then who knows, we might just have someone from North EBA emerging the best Nigerian at the race. So, Cecilia, preparation-wise, these guys can only give what they have. So if they are ready, if they've prepared well, on Saturday we will know.
We'll find out. And Austin, apart from these elite athletes that are actually running for the cash prize, what other situation do we have on our hands? I mean, we know you can come out to run, for different causes as well.
We know that Miss Nigeria is running for a cause known as the Green Girl, using the Okpekpe to propagate the message, bring young girls, propagate the message of developing a sustainable environment where we can protect our environment, and then make it, conducive for everybody. So Miss Nigeria is leading that one. I know the First Lady of Edo State is also running a cause, I think, against cancer or HIV, one of that. There's also another cause for safe life on the roads, safe roads. Yeah, correct. The FRC, the Federal Road Safety Corps, they are championing that one. I also know the NFF president is also running one of the causes. We'll get to find out soon. So it's a whole lot of celebrities coming out to use sports here as a platform for social development, and I really think it's a good one. Let's also quickly mention that Dr. Amao, the doctor that was in charge of medicals last year, is still working this year at the Okpekpe. Doping control, Tayo Cecilia, is 100% here. We didn't have any case of doping last year, and we're hoping that we also won't have any this year.
Okay, in 30 seconds, what will you be running for? The cause you'll be running for?
I'm running for Channels Television at the games.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Austin. Just have fun and try to run. And, of course, come with something when you're coming back.
Stay in touch, mate.
Okay, Cecilia Tayo, thank you for having me on the show. Thank you.